There is an ongoing check for a potential red card here.
As we can all see, it studs.
Manchester United robbed by VAR again. Wow, the game of football is gone. The game that you and I love and grew up with is no longer. We are spending more time deliberating over VAR decisions than actual goals and celebrations. We are spending more time debating whether it's a right call or a wrong call than actually debating the game. Manchester United have had more VAR decisions go against them than anyone in the world. I do not care. Football has officially gone.
You are now listening to Pree the Production with your host, Madaro.
What is up, my tribal people? Welcome back to the Pree the Production YouTube channel. I'm your host, Midge, and make sure you like, comment, and subscribe because it goes a long way in helping us grow this platform. And let's just get straight into this. Let's just get into this debacle. Not even a review. It's going to be a bit ranty. I'm going to just let you know ahead of time because VAR is an absolute disgrace.
It's embarrassing.
Arteta went crazy over the weekend, but Manchester United fans and Ten Hag have more ammo in the cartridge to be shooting out here because VAR has had more decisions go against us than anyone in the league, anyone in the world. I do not care. And this match epitomizes that and our whole season. First off, let's start off with the good bits. Rasmus Haaland gets 2 goals straight off the bat. First 5-10 minutes, loving life. Scott McTominay with a great assist. And we're playing nice. And then Johnny Evans gets injured. Why am I, upset over Johnny Evans getting injured? Because clearly our manager values Johnny Evans playing at left centre back ahead of anyone else, right? He says basically Maguire and Rafael Varane can't play next to each other because they've got certain tendencies that can get each other into trouble. It just doesn't work because they're both right-footed and the way they receive and pass the ball, especially from one to another, can make it very difficult. And we saw that towards the end. But Varane comes on, you're thinking, less comfortable, 2-0. These guys have been chatting so much grease before the game, talking about, this is going to be a theatre of nightmares to you. We're going to do you up our own ground. Our crowds are better than yours, blah, 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 blah. And we scored 2 goals and I'm here like, shut up. But then VAR had to get involved and give the most stupidest red card. The stupidest red card to Marcus Rashford. He was defending the ball. He was literally looking at the ball the whole time. Wasn't trying to damage anyone, wasn't trying to injure anyone. He just put his foot across like anyone would, any defender would. But the thing is, right, I guarantee if that was on the other side, would it have even looked? Would it even been looked? It would have been like, okay, cool. Maximum yellow card. Maximum. There's players out here 2-footing people and they're not even getting booked. But Rashford is out here protecting the ball and he so happened to step on my man's ankle whilst he was looking at the ball and planting his foot. There's nothing you can do about that. What we're doing now, we're just punishing normal behaviour. And then another VAR decision goes against us for a handball. Harry Maguire's hands are literally in this position and someone decides to shoot the ball or cross the ball and it hits him. His hands were already up. Where is he supposed to put his hands? And then they score 2 goals. Crazy. It's 2-2. You're thinking, we're 10 men down, or we're 10 men. You're thinking, right, we need to shut up. We can still win this. We can still win this. We just need to be smart. And then the VAR decisions goes against us. They get shots off. They break away. They have impactful substitutions. That 17-year-old, I knew they were gassing it up for a reason. And then he comes on and scores basically the winner. We get a penalty because, you know, if you're going to give Harry Maguire's, you have to give in that one against Copenhagen, because then that would have been an absolute travesty. But I don't know how to feel about this game because, you know, some people say, oh, you know, this is typical Manchester United. They've down tools. The players have down tools. You know, there was no fight in them. But what I saw was fight. I saw a whole load of fight. I saw my team play like a team for the first time in forever this season. And then to get robbed in that way, going 10 man, and then giving, you know, penalties away for innocuous handballs now? I mean, what we're doing here? Are we minutely, you know, checking for every single thing, freeze framing it, make sure it all still in slow-mo so you can see every inch of that force? Pause. The game's gone. Football is gone. The football that you and I love, that we grew up with, is no longer here. It's being taken over by, you know, AI bots and referees that don't know what the hell they're doing. Is it an offside? Is it onside? Is someone in his way? If someone's his way here, then someone must have been in his way there. Oh my gosh, this is a joke. And because of this, we're basically out of the Champions League. We're basically out of the Champions League. United, 3. Copenhagen, 4. This game was an absolute roller coaster. It epitomizes our whole season. VAR going against us, injuries derailing our starting 11 and ravishing our continuity. We can't build anything. And I really feel sorry for Ten Hag because he must be like, yo, I can't catch a break. Players are going down like flies. People aren't performing. VAR is against us. Manchester United have had the most punitive decisions against them when it comes to VAR. It's cost us like 4 points or something like that. And that's the difference between top 4 and the rest of the league at this moment. Imagine Manchester United had an extra 4 points. We'll be top 4. But VAR just wants to ruin football, and I've had enough of it. Something needs to change. Something needs to change because, and this is where I have to put it on Ten Hag. Ten Hag, you have to come out and cuss everyone out. Take a touchline ban, do whatever, take a fine, do whatever you need to do, but get your word across. Because when Klopp was doing up politicians saying, oh, you know, Manchester United is always getting the benefit of a doubt of penalty decisions and VAR decisions. And then after that, VAR has been against them since then. Ten Hag, you have to come out. I know it's tough loss, but I feel like this is the start of something. Because when it comes to tragedies, Manchester United can always bounce back. And this was an absolute devastating one. I just feel sorry for the players now at this point. I genuinely feel sorry for the players because they stick to the script, they performed, they had their head screwed on. But when certain things go against you, you're just like, I can't do anything right. Where does this leave Manchester United? Honestly, I don't want Europa League. I do not want Europa League. I would rather our players at this point stay healthy, get consistent movements and patterns and plays in the training field every single week, and then play on the weekends and be solid, be progressing, and be united. I'd rather have that than play another competition where we're probably not going to win, you know, extra games. I love watching Manchester United games, but at the same time, we're coming off, like people don't realise, we're coming off a pandemic period where there were such a truncated seasons, like 2 to 3, and only now we are coming at the end of it where you can say, okay, we're going back to normal. But remember, we've got international tournaments. We had international tournaments last year, and we're going to have international tournaments next year. So these players aren't getting any rest. So no wonder Manchester United players are getting injured and players around the world are getting injured. There's just so many games. Yo, bond the Europa League. Let's focus on the league, and hopefully this can galvanize the troops and be like, yo, we did something there. Even though we didn't get the result we wanted, let's go into our next couple games and let's go for it. We've got nothing to lose. Let's just go, because we're basically out. It will take a miracle for us to go through to the, to the 16 stage. It is what it is. Well, let me know what you think of the debacle that we witnessed. Spending more time deliberating VAR decisions than actually celebrating goals these days is mad. As always, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I be kidding on my foes, even though I got it all on my own. Success sweet, yeah, it tastes like honeycomb. Dropping blood tears and even breaking bones. I'm sipping on Patron while aiming for the throne. I've been to hell and back and